Hello, my name is Brandon and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1985 to listen to Bittersweet and Heart of Lothian by Marillion. Really excited to finally get back into this album and more Marillion. It's been quite a while. The album, of course, being Misplaced Childhood. Looks like each of these songs is divided into several sections. Bittersweet includes Brief Encounter, Lost Weekend, Blue Angel, Misplaced Rendezvous, and Windswept Thumb. And Heart of Lothian includes Wide Boy and Curtain Call. Heart of Lothian was the third single from the album. It hit number 29 in the UK. It includes references to Edinburgh, Scotland, the country where lead singer Fish is from. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, as well as the notification bell, to join the Retro Reactions community, where it's all amazing music all the time. Here we go.
Spider wanders aimlessly within the warmth of a shadow, not the regal creature of border caves, but the poor, misguided, directionless familiar of some obscure Scottish poet. The mist crawls from the canal like some primordial phantom of romance to cuddle under a cascade of neon pollen, while I sit tied to the phone like an expectant farmer. Your carnation will rot in a vase.
A train sleeps in a siding. The driver guzzles another can of lager. To wash away the memories of a Friday night down at the club. She was a wallflower at 16. She'll be a wallflower at 30. misplaced rendezvous. This time it's looking like another misplaced rendezvous with you. The parallel of you. On the outskirts of nowhere, on the ring road to somewhere, on the verge of indecision, I'll always take the roundabout way. Waiting on the rain, for I was born with a habit from a sign. The habit of the windswept thumb and the sign of the rain.
Wow, lots of emotions going on in those two songs. We'll start with Bittersweet. Really enjoyed it. I love the full, deep, mysterious sound in the beginning. We got these great power drums, and then some guitar. The guitar was soaring, it was singing, it sounded great. At this point, I got the feeling like we are falling into darkness. I've already checked out the lyrics. I don't know if my interpretation is correct, but it's got to be some kind of darker subject matter in this song. Then we get some spoken vocals, always unique and a good way to grab my attention. You don't get them too often in music. Really cool fast cymbal work in this one and the second song. And these really nice sweeping synths. They seem to be traveling from left to right, back and forth, and they sounded great. Then Fish starts singing, and again I hear a mix of Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins, of course with his own uniqueness, but you can't help but hear them. I can't help but hear them whenever he sings. A very strong, unique, but familiar voice in a way. I enjoyed it when the beat picked up for a bit, just a little while. Then we slowed down once again. Plenty of power guitar in this song. I love it. So thank you so much to Steve Rothery for all the amazing work. You are definitely shining, and you're clearly the star of both songs, at least for me. Then we get those oh so familiar 1980s chord progressions. So much power and history behind those chords. So many songs use them. It just took me back, full on 80s captured in that music there. And a bit of piano to end this section. I wasn't keeping track of all the sections, but the next one was definitely my favorite section of Bittersweet, and that was Misplaced Rendezvous. I was making sure to hear the lyrics so I knew which section it was, and I heard those, so that's how I knew. It started sorrowful, yet very calming. I love that combination. Those guitar arpeggios were beautiful, just tugging right at my heartstrings. That section was simple, yet so powerful and still very effective. Then we move on to the last section, more calm piano. Was more average sounding, very, very short, I remember, but it was still enjoyable, and we're done with the first song. And of course, we get a nice seamless transition into Heart of Lothian. Nice build-up going on, tension building. I can tell something big is coming, and they did deliver. Some unusual time signatures going on, always striking. Overall, a very big callback to Genesis in both the sound and the structure here. Then once again, that guitar comes in by Steve. It's soaring once again, even more in this one, I think. There was also some nice, thick, reverberating bass tones going on. I enjoyed hearing that combination of the bass and the electric guitar. The music was very triumphant, especially due to that guitar, so I can see why this was chosen as a single. Also a simple, fairly simple, but very effective song. After all that guitar glory and triumph, we get a nice breakdown. Everything's slow, but still very full and thick sounding. Really nice, and a nice pause after that intense guitar section. Surprisingly, a very sparse ending, seemed a bit unresolved, but that makes total sense. It's kind of a given, being that the songs are all connected thematically and likely sonically in most of this album. Alright, let's talk about what I think these lyrics might be about. We'll start with Bittersweet. The lyrics were a bit vague and hard to decipher, but it appears the narrator has an intense encounter with a prostitute one night after his breakup with Kaylee. And then in Heart of Lothian, the narrator's reminiscing with pride about the place he came from, Scotland. The wild youth are out and about, and ready to live up the night with, of the moment, vigor and passion. I could be way off on both interpretations. Let me know if I'm anywhere near correct or what you guys think. So 2 more emotional and enjoyable songs to further the story. I love a good concept album. I'm going to give Bittersweet 5 super shiny golden records. Yes, that's an A/A+. And Heart of Lothian, 4 golden records. That's an A-. Both, of course, by Marillion, 1985. Thank you so much, Fish, Steve Rothery, Mark Kelly, Pete Trewavas, and Ian Mosley. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat about these 2 songs. I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.